Good morning, everyone. Today's topic is about journey versus the destination. And I was inspired by the subject to clarify the concept of it because I believe most of us have had a misconception about it. A lot of us, we tend to focus on the destination, on the end result, not really making a lot of sense of the journey and sometimes being triggered by the journey and feeling that things are not going the way we want them to go. And that's all about having a wrong perception about it. So today we're going to do a session based on that to shift things so you can start enjoying the journey more, getting to understand the reasons behind it and disconnecting you from the collective consciousness that is associated with certain things that happen with you during your journey. So close your eyes, take a deep breath in and release. Take another deep breath in and release. I want you to imagine pulling energy from the center of Mother Earth. Pull this energy up your feet, up through all of your chakras, all the way up to your crown chakra, forming a beautiful ball of light on top of your head. In your mind, I want you to say up, 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 and I want you to shoot this ball of light out into the universe, past the stars, the galaxies, the bright lights, the dark lights, into the golden light, past the golden light, into the jelly-like substance where your ball disappears. As you enter the jelly-like substance and as you look around, you'll notice that you can see a lot of geometric shapes and forms, and you can see all the colors of the rainbow. I want you to follow the pink light. It represents the law of compassion, the gatekeeper of the seventh plane. And as you follow the pink light, you'll notice that it guides you upwards towards an opening where you can see a pearly iridescent white light shining through that opening. I want you to push your head in first, then your shoulders, then your torso, then your entire body, and your mind keep saying up, 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 and keep on going deeper and deeper into the light. Feel the presence of that energy. You're in the presence of divinity. This is the unconditional love. In your mind, say, I'm one with the Creator, I'm one with the universe, and atomize, become trillions of atoms, merging and becoming one with the light, becoming one with love. Gather unconditional love and make the command, Creator of all that is. It's commanded to clear my space. It's commanded to energize, align, and activate all of my chakras. It is commanded to balance my left and right brain. It's also commanded to balance my endocrine system. It's also commanded to fill my body with your unconditional love through every cell of my physical and auric body. Thank you. It is done. It is done. Creator, please show me. Now, with your permission, I'd like to visualize everything that I've just mentioned on you. You can help me with the visualization if you choose to. So I'm going to start off by clearing your auric field. I'm going to fill your auric field with unconditional love and clear your auric field from anything that shouldn't be there. And I'm going to energize your auric field. Now, with your permission, I'd like to energize, align, and activate all of your chakras. I'm going to start off with your root chakra and work my way up to your crown chakra, filling every chakra with unconditional love, spinning it clockwise and visualizing as that chakra becomes activated, energized, and aligned. So we're starting off with our root chakra, working our way up to our sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakra. Now all of your chakras are activated, energized, and aligned, and all of your psychic senses are in complete balance. Now, with your permission, I'm going to balance your left and right brains. I'm going to fill both hemispheres with unconditional love and visualize the light intensity shining equally from both hemispheres. And by doing so, I balance your logical and emotional aspects of you, which represents your creative and logical aspects. Every time you have an idea that requires creativity, and then you need to take that idea and turn it into reality, and that requires the logical aspects of you to make it happen and pull it and create it into your reality. With your permission, I'd like to balance your endocrine system. So I'm going to start off with all of your endocrine glands. I'm going to command that your glands are producing the proper amount of hormones. They communicate perfectly with one another and with the complete body. And now with your permission, I'd like to balance your current level of hormones. So I'm going to visualize in your circulatory system that all of the hormones that are circulating in your system are balanced in the highest and best way. You feel calm, you feel composed. So as I mentioned, today's session is about the journey versus the destination. The thing about it, we're all focused on the destination, which could be our divine timing, our primary objective or objectives in life. But we tend to oversee and overlook the importance of the journey. And why is it so very important to go through that journey and what to learn from it? So let me teach you the greatest perspective on going through that journey, that the journey represents experience, that the fulfilling part of reaching your target or reaching your destination is in the journey itself. It's in all of the learnings associated with that journey, all of the experience associated with that journey. And I want to disconnect you from the collective consciousness that is associated with failure. Because the collective consciousness has a misinterpretation of failure. And I want to change that and teach you that failure is trial and error. Failure is experience. That you have to, the reality of the world that we live in is a reality of contrast. That we need to go through those experiences because those experiences is what makes us grow. So with your permission, I'd like to teach you the greatest perspective on growth, how to grow in the highest and best way, how to learn from every experience that you go through, how to embrace your journey, how to see the truth about your journey, change your perspective on the process of that journey, to enjoy it, to grow from it. With your permission, I'd like to download you with all of those feelings on all 4 levels and open cellular receptors pertaining to all of those feelings. And now with your permission, I'd like to teach you how to live without the fear of failure, without failing, to forgive anyone who's ever labeled you as a failure, to forgive anyone who's ever compared you to someone else, whether you were compared to your brothers or sisters or your cousins, or you were compared at school. With your permission, I'd like to teach you the greatest perspective on how to forgive them. And let me teach you how to live your life without being self-critical, and teach you how to forgive anyone who's ever criticized you, made you feel that you're not good enough, made you feel that you're unworthy. And with your permission, I'd like to teach you the greatest perspective on uniqueness, that you can see that you are unique, that your DNA is unique, that your journey is unique, and that you know how to live your life focused on your journey. Focused on your missions, making the most out of it, learning from every experience that you go through, growing from every experience that you go through, that you embrace it, and that from now on you choose to do it with ease and grace, and that the easy way is just as good as any other way, and that the learnings are the same, and that you can learn through observing others, and that you have the greatest perspective on being a good observer, that you have the ability to study a situation, to analyze a situation, that learning should not be difficult. And let me teach you the greatest perspective on how to listen to your intuition, how to listen to your heart, how to be guided by the Creator, how to be guided by the highest truth. And with your permission, I'd like to teach you the greatest perspective on managing your expectations and seeing the truth in situations, seeing the truth in people, so they never put you down, so they never disappoint you. And with your permission, I'd like to teach you the greatest perspective on discernment, on who to trust, on how to attract trustworthy people into your life, on how to see the truth in them, on how to trust your intuition, how to trust your senses, how to listen to your heart. With your permission, I'd like to download you with all of those feelings on all 4 levels in every aspect of your life, in all languages, and open cellular receptors pertaining to all of those feelings. And with regards to managing your expectations, you should always remember that any individual who ever wanted to bring change and innovation into this world was met with resistance and ridicule, that you understand that this is a collective conscious concept, and that you understand it, and that it doesn't put you down, it doesn't deter you. And let me teach you the greatest perspective on being determined, on being focused, on being resilient, on being resourceful, on never giving up, that you never give up. You never give up on your dreams. You never give up on yourself. That tomorrow's a new day. And let me teach you how to live in the moment, in the present, in the now, focused on the now. That your powers are infinite. That your powers are the creator's powers. That you're a co-creator and understand the creator's perspective and concept of what a co-creator is. That with the energy of creation, your abilities are infinite. Your choices are infinite. Your powers are infinite. With your permission, I'd like to download you with all of those feelings on all 4 levels, in every aspect of your life, and on all walks of your life, in all languages, and open cellular receptors pertaining to all of those feelings. And with your permission, I'd like to teach you how to live your day-to-day life without being discouraged, without being put down by other people, without being influenced by other people's opinions, without allowing people to influence your dreams, without allowing people to put you down. That you see your true values, that you see how valuable you are, how important you are, how unique you are. With your permission, I'd like to download you with all of those feelings. And let's open cellular receptors pertaining to the positive feelings and close cellular receptors pertaining to downloads where I taught you how to live without a negative feeling and emotion. And with your permission, I'd like to teach you how to live your life without resentment, without regret, without the fear of being rejected, without the fear of having your ideas, innovative ideas, being rejected. Without being stuck in the past, without feeling suffocated, without feeling restless, without feeling alone, without feeling unsupported, without fear, without shame, without guilt for being different, without the fear of growth, without the fear of evolving, without the fear of becoming a better version from yourself, and without the fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. With your permission, I'd like to download you on how to live your life without all of those negative emotions and feelings, and close cellular receptors pertaining to all of those feelings. And let's teach you the greatest perspective on forgiveness, that you forgive yourself, and teach you the greatest perspective of what it feels like to live in peace. And you know how to have a peaceful existence. And you know what inner peace feels like. That you have the greatest perspective on serenity. With your permission, I'd like to download you with all of those feelings and open cellular receptors pertaining to all of those feelings. Now, with your permission, I'd like to fill you with greatest unconditional love when you were all babies in your mother's wombs. And with your permission, I'd like to fill your moms with greatest unconditional love through the umbilical cord that connects you to your moms. And with your permission, I'd like to download you at the moment of conception with feelings of nurture, feelings of safety, feelings of love. That you're wanted, that you're loved, that you're a source of happiness and joy to your family, that you make your family proud. That you are in the right body, in the right gender, in the right nationality, in the right genetic line, in the right religion, that your life makes sense, that your journey makes sense, that you understand the reason for your existence, that you're meant for greatness, that you're smart, that you're resourceful, that you're focused, that you're determined. that your journey is clear, that your final destination is clear, that it's clear in your mind as to what is it that you're here to do. With your permission, I'd like to download you with all of those feelings. At the moment of conception, I'm going to fill the womb around you with all of those feelings. And now it's up to you to reach out and pull in as many of those feelings into your space as you want. Now I want you to take your consciousness back to the light. I want you to rinse in a stream of light. And when you're ready, I want you to take a deep breath in, do an energy break, and zip yourselves.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, everyone. I believe you enjoyed this tremendously. Thank you, thank you, thank you.